as some of you may well know, FM22 has had an announcement video come out recently. I looked at it in my last video. We have a release date finally. So we're going to be talking about some things that we want changing in the game today. It's going to be my wish list, what I want for FM22. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let's get into the video. Alright then guys, so the first thing I'm going to talk to you about today is the media. I think the media's been the same for so long now. It's not bad, it's okay, it just gets very, very repetitive. The same questions, same answers, you kind of know where to click now. I've got 2,500 hours in this game. I can pretty much tell you what the answer is going to be before I've even had it. Do you know what I mean? I can literally tell you what the best answer is. I know when to go positive, I know when to go neutral, I know when to go negative. And it's just so easy now. And I know a lot of people don't do the media for this exact same reason. They don't want to do the media because it's boring, repetitive, and it's just not very good. They need to do something. I'm not sure what they can do with it. Let me know in the comments if you can think of anything they can do with it. But for me, I don't really know what would be best. I think mainly the only thing I could think of to do would be put more options in. But again, if they put 20 more questions, 30 more answers, if they just add more stuff, we are going to learn it very quickly. It's a very repetitive process. I would love more interaction with the media, and I know this will never happen because it's too hard to put into the game. If you could type your own answers, I know you can add additional comments, but it doesn't really do anything. When you can actually type your own answers on there and then the media react, that would be mind-blowing and amazing. Obviously, that's probably never going to happen, but that is my ideal scenario. So that is the first thing I want changed. Number two, the second thing I want changing is the first shots on target going in. I don't know if you've had problems with this. People who watch my stream will know the amount of struggles I've had with this. It doesn't matter when I concede my first shot on target. Most of the time it will go in. I would say if I play 10 games, 7 of them games, I'm going to concede the first shot on target. It could be in the second minute to make me go 1-0 down. It could be the 25th minute to make it 1-1. It could be the 70th minute to make it 5-1 and I'm winning 5-1. Well, if I was winning 5-0, they'll get a shot on target and it's a goal. There's been so many opportunities where I've had this happen in FM this year. It's just ridiculous. I've had so many people, viewers, other streamers, they've said the exact same thing to me. I'm not sure why it's in the game. I'm not sure if there's something you can do to help. I've got no idea at this point. I don't make the game. I can't tell you what goes into the coding to change that. But for me, it's just been such a big issue this year, and I just can't wait till it's not there anymore. The third thing I would like changed. This is a little one. It's not a very big thing, but it's just frustrating to me. It's when you get a player and you go for a loan deal. There's no negotiating available. If they say they want 100% wages, they want 100% wages. There's no negotiating. You can't drop it down to 90. It could be as much as if someone's on £100 a week and you go offer them £90 a week rather than the £100 a week, they will say no. There's no negotiating. You can you could obviously add a fee onto that, like a playing fee and stuff like that. But in terms of the wages, there's just no negotiating. It's so frustrating. There needs to be a little bit of wiggle room in there sometimes. Again, I don't think they should do it all the time. Some players, they might be on a lot of money, £100,000. So £10,000 a week not being paid is a fairly big price. But certain clubs, if you offer them 90%, most of them would say yes. I can't imagine it being a massive problem, but there's just no negotiating in there. So again, that's another thing I think needs changing. This is a very small one, and it's a little niggle. Get rid of VAR, or have an option to skip it. We don't need to sit there and wait and wait and wait. If you add a skip button for it, perfect. That would make it so much more bearable. It's so frustrating. I've actually quite enjoyed not being or having VAR in my save I'm doing at the minute. We're doing a tier 10 database, and we're in the championship, so there's been no VAR up until this point. We'll get the odd FA Cup game, I think, where you're like, suddenly you see VAR and you're so sitting there. Just waiting for it to be done. But so yeah, VAR, just add a skip button, please. Number 5, I wish scout recommendations were a little bit more realistic. They are pretty good, but they're not perfect. It's just, again, a little thing I would like improved. The amount of times I'm a championship club and I get offered a player who's well beyond my reach. Again, in my save I'm doing at the minute, we're a tier 10 database, so we've obviously started very low. Our club rep is very low, and they're offering me or recommending me players well out of my league on stupid wages. We've got 6 million transfer budget this season. I'm getting off, like, they're recommending me players who are worth 20 odd million pound. It makes no sense. It's not realistic and it's very stupid. So yeah, I'd like that changed. Number 6, throw-ins. And I'm going to add into this goalkeeper distribution. The throw-ins, how they'll just pick up the ball, stand there and throw it straight to the opposition time after time. And normally you will concede from it. They'll just throw it straight to the opposition. They'll get the ball, one long ball forward, and it hits you on the counter-attack, and it's a goal. It's happened to me so many times. The distribution from throw-ins is awful. Also, goalkeeper distribution, it's not great. There's been many times where I've seen other people moan about this as well, and you'll be in a great position, got the ball, 2 centre-backs and full-backs as well, just sitting there waiting for the ball, and they'll just smash it long. It doesn't happen all the time, and it did get improved, I think, in one of the patches recently, or earlier this year, but it's still not great. There's times where my keeper will just do the stupid thing, and I know people will say his decision-making or his composure or anything like that can counter into that. But if I'm telling my goalkeeper, even at League 2 level, give it to the fullback, give it to the centre-backs, he should have enough about him to know to do that. Like, genuinely, it would take, you'd have to speak foreign language to someone. If I was to say to someone in a different language to do that, and he didn't have a clue what I'm saying, maybe you could understand that. But if he speaks the same language as me, it should be fairly simple. If not, we'll just get a translator. But yeah, distribution from throw-ins and goalkeepers need improving. Number 7, guys. This one's a little one as well. It's not a very big problem. It's not even a problem, really. It just would be a little bit of an improvement to the game. I would love, absolutely love it, if you could talk to your head of youth development and sort of tell him what youth players you want. Because I feel like there's not much control in the youth intake anymore. You don't tell him what players to go for. You don't even tell him what nation to look at and stuff like that. There's not a lot of control when it comes to that. And I know it's the head of youth development's job to do that. I would just like a little bit more control on telling him what to do. Maybe you can do it and I just don't know about it, but I'm pretty sure that there's nothing in there about that. So yeah, that would be nice. Just a little bit of control over the head of youth development. Hopefully that'll be a new change in FM22. And there you go, guys. That is my wish list for FM22. I may do a part 2 on this if I think of anything else. Let me know what you want in the comments down below, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. And don't forget to leave a comment because it really does help the channel. Also, you can go catch me on twitch.tv/LooneyHoon. I stream every weekday morning, 8 AM. So go over there, check me out, drop a follow, and I'll see you there in the chat. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.